John couldn't believe his eyes. By the city exit, leaning against a parked car on the side of the road, sat a bride in a magnificent white dress. John hit the brakes, reversed his car slightly, got out, and almost ran towards the girl. She was crying. "Miss, do you need help?" John asked. The girl didn't react to his question. "Is your car broken down, or did you have a flat tire?" John asked again. The girl continued crying, ignoring John. "Miss, could you tell me what happened? It's not good to sit on the ground, you might get sick, and you'll dirty your dress." "You're probably on your way to a wedding," John said. The girl finally looked up at John and, with a trembling voice from crying, said, "Congratulations to me, my fiance was stolen." "What?" John's face broke into a silly smile at such words. "Your fiance was stolen," the girl whimpered again. Well, John muttered, "bride stealing I understand. I've heard of that, but stealing someone's fiance." The girl nodded, "Right from the registry office, we didn't even manage to get married." She got into the car, and behind the wheel was her. He jumped into the car with her, and they. "Why are you here?" "I was chasing after them." The girl took out a crumpled veil from under her and started wiping away tears. "Miss, you've stained your veil." John worried. "Do you want me to bring you wet wipes?" "I have some in my car." "Why do I need it now?" The girl twisted the veil in her hands and threw it onto the road. "What are you doing?" John dashed onto the highway with the veil, grabbed it, and returned it to the girl. "And how long are you planning to sit here?" "For the rest of my life," the bride said bitterly. "That's foolish," John said. "You should be glad this happened before you got married." "What do I do now?" she asked with despair. "I have guests waiting for me at home. My relatives, and the table is set. They'll laugh at me. They'll say, 'We told you so.'" "Did they warn you?" "Yeah. He was fickle, a scoundrel." "What should I do?" "My husband is waiting for me." "Are you married?" she suddenly asked. "No," he smirked. "And it's a good thing. You can't trust anyone now. Neither men nor women. It was my friend who introduced me to him. The one who stole him." "Are you serious?" John sat on the ground next to the girl. "Can such things happen between friends?" "Apparently, they can." "Maybe I should move to another city, she asked John seriously. "I can't see anyone now." "Where would I go?" "Why don't you come with me?" John blurted out. "With you?" She looked at him in surprise. "Who are you?" "A person," John shrugged. "Free, just like you." "Also ran away from someone," she became cautious. "Yup," he smirked about his parents. "Went to seek my own fate, and here you are sitting." That's when I stopped. "Strange," she timidly smiled. "You must have been surprised to see me?" She suddenly laughed. "Here's Fifa sitting by the roadside in white." "How silly." "Indeed," he smiled back. "So, what do you say? Will you come? It's more fun together." "Just like that? With a stranger?" Although she paused. "Judging by your eyes, you're not fickle, you're quite serious." "Very," he nodded. "I even managed to be a boss for a little while." "Just a bit. But I liked it." "Shall we go?" "But what about my relatives?" "Although, my witness has probably told them everything by now." "You know what, let's stop by my relatives first after all. Let's listen to how they laugh." "With me?" "Of course. With you. I won't go without you. It's not so scary with you." "Is that convenient? After what happened to me, your question sounds at least strange." "I'll tell them we stopped for a bite before the long road." Are we going far? The farther, the better. Great, she exclaimed, and we'll also celebrate my fortunately failed marriage. And then I'll gather a few things, if you haven't changed your mind, of course. I'm John, he said, getting up from the ground decisively. And I'm Maria. She also rose and reached out her hand. Nice to meet you, he shook her delicate hand. Get in your car, I'll follow you. And then let everything be as it should be. If your car suddenly gives up, I won't be upset with you. Still cheerful, Maria said and opened the door of her car. I won't give up, John smiled. Don't even try to shake me off.